Welcome to Moonlight Witchery. I'm going to be doing a reading today using the Crow Tarot deck, and I wanted to bring you medicine this today. And as I was meditating before the reading and just holding the cards and asking to bring in the energies, is sort of mid-morning, and I usually get a message from the crows in the morning and in the evening where I live, and they bring me much medicine. I feel like they just connect me in with my spirit a little bit more. And today, with this deck, I'm sitting there meditating, and all of a sudden I'm hearing crows, and I'm thinking, I don't usually hear crows in the middle of the day, so I really feel they bring you much medicine, and I hope that this reading brings you much joy, because I feel like it has a lot of gifts. So let's get going. The energy of the hangman here today, I feel, is one of contemplation. This is a time for you to rest. It's okay to rest. When you're resting today, I feel like with this deck, it is giving me the information that when you're resting in proper meditative states, what you have to do, the energy that is being laid before you is great. You have a lot to do before you, and sometimes it's overwhelming and it makes you want to do nothing because you feel like you can't accomplish everything. So this energy is saying it's okay to rest, because when you rest in proper meditation, the blood flow to the brain comes properly, and it moves the energy of the root chakra up and into a space of manifestation. So when you are contemplating today and resting, looking at all of the things that you've accomplished and the hardships I feel many of you have been going through, you are releasing that now. If you notice, the wings are open. They're releasing the energy of all that you're going through. It is definitely the time to release and look at the blossoms that are around you. Pull the energy in of the earth for manifestation and moving forward with what it is that you are accomplishing. Many of you are having projects I feel outside of the self. The main thing today is self-nurturing. The energy of self-nurturing is the overall energy of what is brought to you today from Mother Earth. So in this contemplation and sitting in the hangman, it allows you to be fluid and to understand complete surrendering. Staying still allows you to definitely weed out the noise in the background. And as you do, the blood flows more peaceably in the body and into the brain, and it allows you to be at peace and one with all. In your silence, this is where you're going to discover the answers that you need in any situation that you're facing, to tell the truth. Not just this today, but in any situation. There may be vital missing elements of what you're missing. I feel like meditation is the key to unlocking those elements for you today. And if you can get into nature, especially if you can get into nature and feel the ground, if at all possible, I feel like that's the best way to do it. And journaling afterwards, when you're done and out of nature, not while you're in it, but out of it. If you want to, spend extra time in it, that's fine too. But I feel like coming inside, indoors, in a protective space, protective covering, create a light space for yourself in some fashion, and then bring in the meditation energy of what you did and write it down, anchor it into pen and paper, and you just watch how fast those ideas come to be. I'm telling you, I feel manifestation right at your fingertips. So it's right there. So do not give up, and do not give up on the self. Be encouraging to the self. Inspect all the things that you did. This next card here, the 7 of Cups, is telling you to look at everything. Look at the dreams. Look at all your wants. Look at the little victories that you've had in love and in business and all the different areas of life where you've had success. Write them down. And then we see where you can expand upon them and see where you feel stuck. And see where you need to release energy and where you can blossom, where you can put more of your spirit, of your true spirit, and remove a mask where maybe fear was blocking you. That's what I feel this card is bringing you today, this medicine. How beautiful is that? And also keeping you realistic in your choices. Not pie in the sky, not pie in the sky, but having real celestial energy come down through spirit that is allowing you to move through this earth, walking as the masters did in the past. I don't know why that came out, but that is what I'm seeing for some of you, for a group of you. I'm also feeling for another group of you, as this is a general reading, so we're tapping into a lot of people who are, whoever's watching this. So as you're doing this, I feel like some of you are not well. You may, this stuck energy, I'm feeling some of this stuck energy where you feel stuck. You're not really stuck. You're just suspended in space. That's kind of what I'm feeling. You're suspended in space so that you can contemplate and look at where you can change and what you can actually do with the circumstances in your environment right now. Right now. There's things coming to you in the future as you set your goals. So to not have fear and to know that things are changing. If you look back in the year that you've had, I swear that you're going to see where you've grown. You're not, I feel like there's some of you focusing on a lot of the negative, but then you've also just recently let go and moved past a lot of negative situations. And there's coming in an energy now of balance through this card, I feel. It's okay for you to become vulnerable, as long as, you know, your dreams are coinciding with energy of reality and grounding. This is an important message, definitely an important message for you. So in the Nine of Cups here, this is this card here, I'm feeling a lot of energy of the sun, obviously becoming stronger in our physical realm. It's brightening up our energy field. It's making us want to have hope. It's making us, you know, desire to build something and to look at all the things that you've manifested and see, you know, maybe inspect a little bit how you actually manifested and where you were successful. And as the success, you know, comes to light, you're able to see that you've really, the universe has really conspired to make all the things that you asked for come to be to this moment. And so really you know, this contemplation is really about like moving forward with all the stuff that you have contemplated and are contemplating today. I feel in the future, this is definitely coming for you. You have unlocked keys for yourself through understanding, through your experiences. How beautiful, what a beautiful gift of medicine this is from this crow right now. All of your needs, I feel, as you walk on your path, as your step is coming into fruition, there's fear because there's nothing there, and then all of a sudden, as you take your step down it onto the ground, boom, it manifests. And this is where some of the faith comes in and some of the confidence and competence of past failures. You know, this is how you achieve competence, is by failing. So if some of you are feeling like failure, I'm tapping into some of you are feeling little failures here. It's not failure. These are lessons and time to just release it and move on. I think most of you know this, but this is a reminder from crow medicine to give you this. So every time you hear crows or see crows or anything like that, I feel like this energy is going to bring you this medicine. And I also feel looking into the light, into the sunlight, is really, really important for you, no matter where you are, no matter what situation you find yourself in. And if you are in a very dark place, you find that light in your heart, that little spark that's there in every single soul. Every single soul on this planet. I'm truly feeling that. When I look at this card, I'm seeing you have so many keys. You've unlocked keys to love. You have been through hardships with love. With you've really like come into the self-love, understanding through other people that you must have self-love, and that creates magnetism. That creates pure magnetism. I'm telling you, when you have love for the self, that is what creates pure magnetism. For those of you who are feeling maybe a little lonely, is what I'm tapping into. And you are not. You are not alone. You always have your ancestors, your spirits, your angels, your guides. I feel like all you have to do is ask. Open your mouth, literally open your mouth, speak the words that you want. Ask your angels, ask your ancestors to help you, because they are right there, right now, helping you. I feel like you feel this too. Some of you are really feeling your ancestors, and that's wonderful. They're also unlocking keys. Pay attention. You are very abundant right now. Your ideas are very fruitful. The grapes are lots of money coming to you. I'm not kidding when I say this. When you are unlocking these keys, abundance is a natural flow of energy of where it is. that you are doing good. And not always, but I mean, when you're working in the energy of the light realm, let's just put it like that. If your focus is in light and it is expanding energy and helping other people, yourself first and then other people, then your money is going to grow fairly exponentially. Sometimes it'll waver up and down at first as you are adjusting your energy, but then as you are beginning to hold your own energy and love for yourself, then you're able to move forward and hold it for space for other people as well. So you're building your container with abundance. That's what I'm seeing right now. So never feel failed in those regards. As far as the deep dark aspects of those failures, you can say, yep, I failed at that, but I learned this from that, and that's something that this is how you succeed. That's how you do it. One step, one foot in front of the other. I'm also feeling some of you really like just watch your diet. I feel like maybe liver cleanse important, but you don't have to go and get like a liver cleanse. I just feel like maybe Google some stuff online and see what is good to eat for your liver. I feel like that's maybe a more natural way to do it, so you're not putting stress on your physical body. Or some of you may need to see a nutritionist. This may unlock some of the energies of the ill health that you're feeling, and actually not only just it will improve your situation no matter what your ill health is. If you're suffering in any way, most people do suffer from something, that they're saying that nutrition is your key. So take a look into those things, and that is definitely a gift for you today. The energy of the Queen of Pentacles, this is the underlying energy of what's going on in all of this reading. And the number one thing that I pick up from this is self-nurturing, understanding the energy of Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia, the earth goddess, is here supporting everything that we have and own and have developed. And so through this goddess, we are able to energize ourselves by nurturing the self and allowing the energy of her nurturing to come through. And it comes through in nurturing of the self for sure. I feel like getting outside in nature, like I had said before, is an important aspect of this. This is what it's showing me. This is where you're going to see many things come unfolding in where it is that you have actually done good. This is where you've done good. Give yourself a pat in the back, where you really truly deserve it. And where you have messed up, well, you know what to do, because you know exactly where you messed up, and it's really that simple. And this is what's coming to light to you right now. Of it's okay. It's a lesson, and you're just releasing it. You're not caught up anymore in the emotion of it. And how fantastic is that? You're stepping into the true self of spirit, the true essence of your spirit. You're blossoming very, very rapidly also, I'm feeling. And the medicine is saying that do not feel unworthy when you're given gifts today. Be very grateful for everything, no matter what gift of light is brought to you, whether it's through a compliment or an actual physical gift. Treasure it, or the gift of sight where you can see something beautiful and really take the essence of that in, because when you have the reflection of beauty, you see the beauty within the self. When that beauty comes within the self, then other people are magnetized to whatever it is that you're doing. It's really that beautiful. Thank you so much, Crow Message, for this. I hope you have a wonderful, relaxing day today, getting out into nature, tuning into some spring weather on our part of the world here. And if you're not, well then, whatever it is that you're doing, tune into it and be one with it. I hope you've enjoyed this reading from the Crow today. It has brought me much medicine, and I hope it has brought you much medicine. Anything on your journey today that you want to create for your future, it is time to bask in the glory of what it is that you have already accomplished, and to look at that as a solid foundation for your future successes. What wonderful medicine Crow has brought us today. I hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time. Happy Sunday.